I learned last Friday that I would be the first human being on planet Earth to receive this particular formulation. And it targets a protein that the cancer needs to survive.
Essentially what we're doing with the Arrowhead HIF2 siRNA, we're trying to deplete the HIF2 alpha protein before it's even made in the body. And in doing so, targeting renal cell carcinoma tumors, trying to prevent tumor growth.
HIF2 was discovered at UT Southwestern by Steve McKnight and David Russell.
This is the first time, to my knowledge, that an siRNA has been being used in patients to treat cancer.
In oncology phase 1 trials, what typically happens is based on studies that have been performed in animals, a safe dose is determined. If the patients tolerate it well, the dose may be increased.
It's kind of like you'd wake up in the morning and not be thinking about, all of a sudden you realize, oh my gosh, I have cancer. And it takes a while for it to become part of your reality. Drug number 3.
2 other different treatments.
I was shocked to learn that there's really no chemo for it. It doesn't respond to chemotherapy. And it doesn't respond to traditional radiation therapy. Well, what do they have? And the thing is, if I'd gotten this diagnosis 5 or 6 years ago, that would have been it. I would have been done. And because there just was nothing.
I'm going to start by filling your necks. We are partnering with Arrowhead Pharmaceuticals. So we have an siRNA-based drug that has a homing device, and this makes this approach very unique.
So for the last several years, I've been working with the HIF2 siRNA in our tumor models. I've been able to show that not only does the siRNA deplete the HIF2 alpha protein, but it can also significantly decrease tumor growth as well.
These are mice that have been transplanted from patient tumors. And we determined that the drug was active.
Pretty rotten luck to have cancer and then this COVID thing come along. Well, I'm very happy that the clinical trials are going on and they're continuing research into this cancer, even though the COVID thing is happening. I don't think it's stopped any of that. Dr. Brugarolis and his team and other teams like them are just going right on with their research.
It's incredibly important to have people participate in clinical trials. People participating in clinical trials is how drugs get, it's how they get validated. It's how we know whether it's actually going to work in people or not. Without people sort of volunteering themselves to do this, we would never have any of the drugs that we have for any treatments.
Because this is a trial and because I'm patient 1, it takes a lot of time. They're doing a lot of testing. There's a lot of blood draws and EKGs, and they just want to check absolutely every possible thing.
He's willing to be that pioneer in this phase 1 clinical trial. He's aware that he's taking some risks. He knows that this drug has not been tested in any human being before, that he's going to be the first, and he has been willing to partner.
So in that sense, I am something of a guinea pig. I'm just going to have a lot of holes poked in me.
We're hoping the clinical trial works, and we hope that what we saw in our tumor models can be replicated in patients as well. I think that's a really important thing for us to see, that all the hard work that we're doing in the lab and these exciting results that we're seeing with the experiments that we're doing can benefit patients.
Sam had come to UT Southwestern for her treatment, and they'd done so well, and we were very impressed just with the team and the way they handled it, and had such a good result that I thought, well, if I've got any chance at all, I should come here. So I called UT Southwestern to make the referral, and being a lawyer, I know that you don't ask, you don't get, and you should ask the question even if you think you may get a no answer. When I called up, they asked me, well, which oncologist do you want? I said, well, I want the head of the department. And they said, okay, we'll sign you up with Dr. B. I actually feel privileged to have this opportunity.
I don't get to interact with patients a lot working in the lab, so getting to hear something like that, that's really exciting. It makes me feel like the work that I'm doing is really meaningful.
Oh, it's awesome. It's very impressive. I'm proud to be a part of it.
I definitely think that what Mr. Chapman is doing is very courageous. being the first person to sign up for this, experimental drug. It's really scary, but at the same time, it's really exciting.
I don't feel too courageous about it. I don't really have a lot of fear. I have confidence in it. And I really hope that a viable treatment for this cancer comes along where people can really have hope for the future and look forward to being cancer-free, including me.
These are very unusual times. We are proud of the commitment of our patients to continue pushing forward new therapies for the broader community.